How y'all doing? Matthew McConaughey here. Got something to make you feel good no matter what the situation. You're in high school, you got the blues, well, I suggest you have a little bit of the greens, you know what I'm saying? In fact, if you're a Wall Street broker, I got a bit of the old nose candy to keep you going to 5 p.m. and beyond. Heck, I even got something in case you got the AIDS. And this is what the average consumer thinks of Dallas Buyers Club.
Mr. Woodruff, you've tested positive for HIV. Have you ever used intravenous drugs? Have you ever engaged in homosexual conduct?
Homo. Did you say homo? You made a mistake. That ain't me.
Mr. Woodruff, we estimate you have 30 days left.
And newsflash for y'all. There ain't nothing out there can kill Ron Woodruff in 30 days. Them drugs, they just released for testing, and I know this hospital's worth the size. I need it.
It doesn't work that way, Mr. Woodruff. Where are you going?
They got good meds out of Mexico that's better than what you can get here in the States.
This is protein, totally non-toxic.
And you can't buy this in the USA?
Not approved.
You could be making a fortune off of this.
After finding out he has AIDS, Ron Woodruff, a rodeo bookie / electrician, challenges the FDA system and the government. He discovers that the FDA is recommending doctors to prescribe a certain drug to AIDS patients. And when he finds out there's a healthy alternative, he sets up an underground market to sell it. And is challenged by the government to shut down, and there's the conflict. Here's the thing, I'm having a hard time explaining this story because this movie is riddled with plot holes. I understand what they're going for and trying to tell, but they skip steps. Matthew McConaughey, first off, let me say Matthew McConaughey is excellent in this movie. Would not be surprised if you won it. He conveys everything that is happening in the scenes that he's in. You even learn a lot from the character based on his reactions that Matthew McConaughey is doing. You can easily tell without him saying anything how that he's depressed, angry, sick, confused, all like maybe even simultaneously, just by his eyes and expression. Jared Leto is even better as Rayon, his cross-dressing partner in crime, if you will. He was very believable as a woman, and no joke, I would not be surprised if, Jared Leto won for Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress. I mean, he was really convincing as a woman. I'm not saying that like negatively or anything. He played a guy who was a crossdresser and was excellent. Jennifer Gardner did her job, showed up, punched in, punched out. What do you want me to say? She's Electra. But like I said, the story was riddled with plot holes. And I don't think I'm giving anything away when I say, because Matthew McConaughey is doing this underground market, selling vitamins and minerals, and Jennifer Gardner is playing a doctor who's trying to run tests on the drugs she's prescribing, and Matthew McConaughey's underground market is kind of screwing up the results. And, so obviously they're conflicting. And then at one point, they're going out to dinner and they're having this romantic relationship. And it's like, wait a minute. Shouldn't you have this scene where you're like, you might not be so bad as I thought you were? They didn't have that scene. And then it's like, whoa, wait, you guys were going out? What the hell? And then there's another one where they switch between what real Ron, the guy that this movie's based on, would do and what movie Ron would do. Stuff like dressing in disguises and being good at math in order to trick the border control and coming up with all these, clever ways to fooling the border patrol and the government. And it's like, wait a minute, is this movie supposed to be real or not? I kept switching between that. It wasn't consistent at all like that. And I'm sitting there watching it. I was watching it on my laptop, staring right at the screen for the entire time. And I'm like, did I miss something? I didn't take my eyes off the screen once. I didn't pause it. I didn't go to the bathroom. And yet, I felt like I was constantly like I felt like I was missing whole parts of the movie. So the story was weak, the acting was strong, and that's what the average consumer thinks. So Dallas Buyers Club, y'all.